Heat against the Lakers?
Before I start the chances that I give the Heat, I'll be very remiss if I didn't say we know the Clippers choked, right? Clippers choked, right?
Is that all you got?
No, I'm just saying you do. I just want to make sure we get that because I want to do like you do. Because every time the Lakers win, you want to talk about the Clippers would have be up this many on the Lakers.
Well, obviously the Clippers would have beaten the Lakers. I'm glad you brought that up.
Obviously,
thank you.
We'll never know.
Well, we all know. I think you knew deep down. I know the King knew. He knew what was coming.
The King.
You got the biggest break of his career.
The King is where you're supposed to be. Skip. 22 in the second half. 16 in the fourth quarter. Now, Skip Bayless says he wants to see LeBron James. I want to see him close. I don't want to see him front run. He says, okay, you want to see me close? His last 6 shots was unassisted. He got the ball, get out of my way. AD says, hey, LeBron told him, okay, I'm going to bring it home. Now, Chris Haynes reported that LeBron James told him the night before, I'm into this bleep. After the game, he walks by Chris Haynes, slaps his hand. What did I tell you?
Chris sent me that before the show. He must have sent it to you.
Hey, no, wait a minute.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that.
I may or may not have spoken with the GOAT. But that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're talking about, Skip Bayless. I'm talking about that virtuoso.
I'm in this tonight.
Tonight. Hold on. That ain't no killer instinct. Michael Jordan would have never said something like that, would he? Kobe Bryant would have never said something like that, would he? So in other words, LeBron
Against the Nuggets?
Nice again.
The Nuggets, you got them down 3-1?
Whoa! I know another team that had them down 3-1. Guess what? Kawhi Town. Guess where Kawhi Town is, people? Cancun. But anyway, we're going to get back to that in a minute, Skip.
You know, there's this old saying about he who laughs last laughs best.
You can't laugh at all. Because every step of the way, he beat the 8th seed, the best 8th seed in the history of the game.
The worst defensive team in the bubble?
He beat the great
35 and 39 Portland?
There are a lot of people that played the game of basketball and got I don't know what color. What color jackets they get? They get red jackets, I think, for in Springfield. They go into Springfield. That said James Harden is the greatest offensive machine that we've seen. And that included Michael Jordan. But I want to play some video. There's something that was said opening night. Opening night. DJ, can we drop that track right quick?
What really surprised me, and I don't know how to put this, I think the only guy in the world who could actually did it tonight. Kawhi Leonard made LeBron James not look athletic. There's not many guys that can contain him in key moments the way he did.
On opening night, LeBron James scored 2 points in the fourth quarter, and Anthony Davis went goose egg in the fourth quarter.
So I want to know.
So what Kenny Smith said, the great Kenny Smith, was dead on accurate at that moment. That's what he saw. That's what he said.
So
there you go, Kenny.
How does a man go in a year's time from being unathletic to dropping 38, 16, and 10? One of the 3 times a triple-double has been performed in a closeout game. How does he do that?
Because he's playing against Jokic.
Hold on.
Who defends nobody?
Think about this here, Skip Bayless. In the very same situation, your guy had 4 closeout games. What did your guy do in the fourth quarter? You remember he was 1 for 7, 1 for 11 in the second half. Did he look unathletic trying to guard Jamal Murray? My guy put the clamps on Jamal Murray.
In 3 closeout games, the first 2, Kawhi was spectacular.
No, he wasn't. No, he was not.
Go look up the numbers.
No.
He had 9, and he had, what was the other one? I think 9 and 8.
I looked up the numbers.
Yeah.
Hell. That's the number that I look at. All that other stuff you keep on. That's what you tell me.
Now you're trying to revise.
No.
So you're spending a lot of time looking back at the Clippers instead of looking ahead to that team and that.
So I just want to know one thing. Since Jimmy Butler got the Heat to the NBA Finals, are we saying he's the equivalent of Kawhi? Because y'all heap so much praise on Kawhi for getting Toronto Raptors. He got them to the finals. So is that the Eastern Conference still? I just need to know. I just need to know because you used that against LeBron James.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I just want to say one thing. I think it's the series. They're a very well-coached team. They will be where they're supposed to be. None of those guys seems to be in awe of the moment. I listened to Bam, and when they lost, Bam says, put that on me. No, it ain't nobody. It's nobody else's fault. It's mine. And he came out and did something that I didn't think he had in him. He went to work on everybody. They had no answer for it.
Yep.
Lakers in 6.
You're already out there? You're giving the Heat 2 games?
Giving them. They in the NBA Finals.
They're hopeless underdogs.
It doesn't matter. Hey, I tell you what, ask Giannis about being hopeless underdogs. Ask the Boston Celtics about being hopeless underdogs. There are two teams at home that were favorite. But I tell you what, LeBron James won't make that mistake. He will not underestimate this team.
So before I get to what I want to say about what Jenny asked us to talk about, I have to comment on what you said about LeBron closed.
Did he? Did he?
I saw a different game. I don't know.
What game did you see?
Okay, I saw a game in which I got to get a new TV. Or
okay, please do.
LASIK. I don't know. But with 10:03 left in the game, LeBron actually, on a feed from Danny Green, had a right-handed layup off the glass, and he made that. They were up 2 at that point, so that made them up 4.
Okay.
So I'll give you that one. It's kind of quasi-tight at that point.
Okay.
The next time he made a little jump shot, they were already up 4 at that point with 9:33 left. I'm talking now. The Lakers are up 4, okay? Lakers are up 4.
Yeah.
The next time he makes a jump shot, they're up 5. The next time he makes another jump shot, they're up 7 with 3:40 to go. Then the next jumper, a 10-footer, they're up 8 with 3:05 to go. And the next one, a 19-foot jumper, they're up 9 with 2:33. And finally, the crescendo. He finally makes a three-pointer with 1:57 left to put them up 12, and he has the audacity to mean mug off this shot. He makes his 3, and he runs, it's timeout, and he goes back to the bench, and he is mean mugging the Denver Nuggets up 12.
Skip.
Stop it. Just stop it. But do something against somebody who matters.
Skip.
Then you put them up 12. Every jumper he made, and by the way, he tied for the most jump shots he's ever made in the fourth quarter of any game since the stat was kept. I don't know, it goes back to like 07.
Okay.
So I give him that. He had a hot hand. We see him rarely. He gets a hot hand, and he rode it all the way home. But the game wasn't a seesaw affair. It wasn't back and forth. He wasn't in a shootout with Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's dragging around an injured leg.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that here. But Skip, hey,
what are you talking about? He closed?
Skip, let me say
he front ran. He front ran all the way home.
Okay, fine. But what you won't tell people is that when they went up 4, they went up 6, they went up 7, they went up 9, they went up 12. He did it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He scored all their points.
They were already up.
He scored all their points.
I just told you what they were.
He scored them all. He put them up 4. He put them up 6. He put them up 7. He put them up 8, 9, 12.
No, you got it backwards. I don't have to read the whole list again. They were already up 4 when he made his first jump shot.
No, he didn't.
They were already up 5 when he made his first.
He made the 2. He made the layup to put them up 4.
Okay. So what? That was 10 minutes ago. It's a layup. Is that a clutch shot?
Okay, and then
stop it.
Hold on, but you said you listed all those things that he did and nobody else did. Nobody didn't assist him on those shots. He did that.
Okay, they're up 7 and he makes a 20.
Who put him up 7?
I don't know.
You do know.
Oh, Danny Green had just made a huge 3. I think that put him up. No, it did. It was Danny Green. Go look it up. 4:20 to go. Yeah, you're laughing because I got you dead to rights.
I got 38, 16, and 10.
It's all front running.
38, 16, and 10, and 16 in the 4th.
Were those clutch moments? Was the game tied?
You
when he
said
made
you wanted to see him score.
Were they down 2 when he made those jump shots?
22 points in the second half, 16 in the 4th.
Lord have mercy. You're up 4 on the first jump shot you make. You may go up 6, up 5, up 7, up 8, up 9, up 9, and you made jumpers off those leads.
Yeah.
It's just pure front running. It's classic vintage LeBron James. Put him in a close game. Put him in one where it's time.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Hold on,
I've seen this movie too many times.
Your guy had a 16, a 9, and a 12-point lead. That's the time for him to front run. And he gagged it. Kawhi gagged it. Up 16, 19, 12. When one of you go on.
He's out. He's at home, and he doesn't count.
And guess what? His trainer's still talking. His trainer's still bumping his gums.
You know what? This is, on paper, this is a mismatch. There's no way I can.
Games ain't played like that, though.
It's a cakewalk for LeBron James. But I will say this, most wins in clutch situations through the whole playoffs, Miami's #1 by far. They were plus 46 in clutch time in the playoffs. Last night, they had the biggest clutch time spread of any game in in the whole playoff series against Boston, in any playoff series in 18 years in clutch time. Last 5 minutes, 5 or fewer points on the scoreboard. They were the best against Boston that any team has been in 18 years. They scored the most clutch time points. They were the second most threes and the second most free throws in clutch time. So this is what you're up against. That they don't have LeBron James. They don't have Anthony Davis. Those are by far the two best players on the floor. But they do have a coaching staff and a management staff that knows LeBron inside and out.
Right.
He was coached by Spo, and he was overseen by Pat Riley from upstairs on high.
Yeah.
Nobody knows LeBron's strengths and weaknesses the way this coaching staff does. And remember, it ended bitterly with Pat Riley.
Yes.
And Pat Riley, about 3 years after LeBron had gone, he looked back on that situation and said, we had some people with smiling faces with hidden agendas, which was the ultimate shot at your guy who left them high and dry and went home to Cleveland.
Hold on. I know Pat Riley wasn't running his damn mouth when he resigned from the New York Knicks via fax. Is that, hold on. Please tell me that's not that Pat Riley.
That one.
Hold on. I want fans. I want people at home because I know a lot of you guys are too young to remember this. This man, Pat Riley, talk about smiling faces with hidden agendas, resigned from the New York Knicks via fax and went and took a job with the Miami Heat and Mickey Harrison. That guy. Man, I wish I might. And guess what? Just like you know LeBron James, he knows Spo. He knows his strengths and weaknesses also.
Sure he does.
Don't make it a one-sided street. But you won't do this because, see, I see what you do. If LeBron win, it was a cakewalk. It deserves an asterisk.
It should
if
be a
he
cakewalk.
loses, he gags.
It
So
should
he's
be a
in an
cakewalk.
unobtainable situation.
They're prohibitive favorites. Vegas is just saying, give me a break.